Well, hello. Thank you for returning. Thank you for joining me again. Welcome to the first-time viewers. I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful. I'd like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart with all the gratitude that I can possibly express. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for their interactions. I am truly grateful. I am enjoying this expansion that I am on with my channel with the intentions of growing it to where I am on here on a regular basis. So as I continue on this journey, I thank you for your support, and do share with others and make sure you give that like, because then that tells YouTube that more people would like to see videos like this. Okay? Today is February the 13th already, 2025. Can you believe that? Time is just going by so fast. Whether it's by natural speeding up of time, which it seems to be doing, or just the craziness that it's just a whirlwind just blowing everybody around. But we'd like to stay more in control than that. We can talk about and observe and be about what is going on and be on the highest possible vibration that we can. I am using these opportunities and speaking as a source of venting, as a source of expressing in a positive, loving, high vibrational manner without becoming so low. Keeping that clear head, keeping those clear thoughts as to how we should and should not react to things. I would like to say that for a good week now, I've been seeing, got the cat hair on my face. I've been seeing, I don't know if it's just protest in general. Okay, what I see is like a group, I see a crowd of people and it's next to the Capitol. So I don't know if it is actual representation of the people. I feel like the people are going to begin to rise up faster than what the government is, because it's really coming down to what really can we do. I know that I hear people talking about, some Republicans are starting to turn, and I hear people saying things about impeachment, or he steps down, or anything along those lines. I don't think so, because with people rising up, whether it be through protests, whether it be through voice through the senators and congressmen, there's just so much that is just, we've never been here before. We've never had our system, our court system, our judicial system, our governmental system, we've never had it tested like this before. We've never had to try it at this level. The closest that we came to this was with Nixon, but Nixon resigned. But no, not this diapered on. I was never, when they were with all his cabinets and all the people that he's appointing, I never was getting to the point to where I was focusing on, why are they picking that person? That person's not qualified. I decided in the beginning to tune that out, because I knew that, for example, from his last administration, if they weren't approved, he placed them as acting. So whether they got approved or he just put acting, I knew he was going to put in there whom he wanted, because before, at least, he had some form of guardrails. He has no guardrails right now. He has none. He has somebody, let's talk about that Elon again. Breathe. Why is Elon up in the White House giving press conferences, answering questions while Trump's sitting there silent? Why is Elon's son there in the Oval Office while this press conference or whatever is being done, and the little boy just shows all kinds of, I don't want to be talking about a child. He's a child and he's only doing what his world has taught him to be. And in that observing of his world that has been taught to him, he is telling, through the videos that I've seen, no, you're not really the president. So obviously he heard that somewhere. And, you know, I'm sure there'll be other people saying pretty much the same thing, as well as that little boy Malvin saying, you need to shut your fucking mouth. Okay, obviously he heard that somewhere, whether that's the way that he is talked to him, or he's just listening to that's the way people talk around him. Children only do what they know to do. And we only do what we know to do. But that's, I know, I'm trying to stay centered here and focus. Write your congressmen, write your senators, do what you can do. But once again, when it comes down to whether Trump is in there or not, you got the same people who were a part of Project 2025 in his cabinet already, including the vice president, because J.D. Vance did write the foreword for Project 2025. So Trump there or not there, the entities are in place to change things in the way that they would have them to be changed. You know, they want us all in Gilead, walking around in controlled society. Excuse me. This little bug that's going around is really strong. We have got to really send healing energy, love and light to this virus that is going around. It is lingering. It's like a cold flu that is just lingering. And I don't want to give power to it by my words, that it has the appearance of lingering. So if you're wondering, and it includes your energy and your strength, but everybody is different. But however, I do feel that this is only going to get bigger. It's only going to get bigger, and it's not going to be just one thing as far as viral going around in this country, around the world, but really predominantly in this country. The shifting and the cleansing and I say cleansing because whether it looks like it or not, I have to stand on the belief that we are moving higher to a higher vibration, and this is just the lower energy that is just fighting to stay alive. That's all it's doing. And we have to rise up in how we want our society to be. What type of world do we want to live in? Change your belief system. Change your way of thinking. Change your perspectives. Create that beautiful world in your mind, in your heart. Make it reality in this world. I know that's woo-woo-y, and I'm woo-woo-y, and I'm proud of it, okay? I'm y'all about to see the more woo-woo-ier part of me, because I am getting more comfortable coming on and just talking, and sharing and expressing and venting, and most importantly, sending out the healing energy of love and light and high vibrations, and helping us to move to a more positive way of being. We got a little visitor here. This is Valentino. Say hi. This is my baby boy. He just jumped up here. Yes, but we have to continue to ground ourselves on a daily basis. I know I didn't do any sage or anything on camera before I came on. I did burn some for myself as I grounded and meditated, because this is at the end of the day, and after my day, and now I'm trying to put something out, share with all of you beautiful souls, you loving light, healing souls. I warmly invite, I send an invitation, not just for subscribers and viewers, but I also send an invitation to all you light workers out there, to all you energy healers, to all you that are out there focusing on raising this vibration to a higher level. I invite you that when I am doing my energy healing and grounding and the sending of the love and all the, the woo-wooiness that I do, I invite you to participate along to strengthen that energy. Let's cleanse this earth of all the lower energies in the most benevolent way through our intentions of love and positivity and healing. Yes, yes, yes. I invite you. And upon that invitation, I say, welcome and thank you for coming. I am truly grateful. So, yes, because that's what we need in order to get through these times. Back to that little boy. One last thing. Why is it so important to Elon for him to have his picture of his son like JFK and his son playing next to the Resolute desk? It's like, who are these people? That's just ego. That's just ego. Him wanting to, and for the fact that he's just walking around the White House and in our treasury and trying to convince the people that the monies that he so has found that is a wasteful spending is going to put us in a positive light within this country, and you, the people, will be better off while these programs that he's suggesting to be cut, but yet within that same act, his projects get funded. But let me say this to you. Let's turn on our light bulb. Turn it on now. Turn yours on. Come on. And let's think. At what point in time is any wealthy, rich man want to see the lower class people sit in any form of wealth or prosperity or doing well? See, the better you do, the less work you are doing. That means that there would be less people working for them if they put you in a position that you are doing well off. That's not what's happening. And that's not what's going to happen. All of these moves that these individuals are making will literally put us more in debt. Will literally break this country. Okay, I know we need changes. I still say this can be done in a more benevolent way. Nevertheless, we are here where we are. And that's just that. So what do? We have to deal with where we are now. Yes, stay positive. Yes, ground yourself. Send light and love to every soul upon this earth. Send the love and light to every soul upon this earth. Send peace, love, and calm. Send reasoning. I send reasoning. I send clear thoughts. I send clear energy that clears the veils that are on their face, that keeps people from seeing what is happening, that they open their eyes and they open their hearts and they stand for what is right and what is best for us all in the most benevolent way. Because change is never easy. Change is never easy. We are not a people of change. You go to a classroom, if it's not an assigned seating, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna sit where you always sit. We are people of habits. We form our ways of being. The older you get, the more stuck you become in your habits, the more stuck you become in your ways. So change within people and society, and it's been this way for a long time. Change is not easy. It is not comfortable, but it is needed. And I ask for change in the most benevolent way. I ask for guidance within the government, that the change comes in the most benevolent way. I said that about the cuts that were going to come, and I said, don't worry about, don't get too comfortable that the federal cuts, that how it wasn't going to be with they said they weren't going to cut it for the individuals. And I said, yes, they were. Either they were going to reduce it or they were going to cut it. Well, that's all been done now. That's all been done. You can check your states. I encourage you to check what your state laws that are being passed now. Don't be ignorant. Don't be fooled, because with these state laws that are being passed, can very well become a national law. Very well. And if you don't like what you are seeing or hearing or finding out, you need to speak up. Make that change on your governmental state level. Do what it is that you got to do, and all in the most benevolent way, but stand up and make that positive change in how we can do it. Go on. He was distracting me. His fur. Cats and dogs are weather detectors for me. When they start shedding more than normal, and usually for me, I notice that the cats are like a week to 2 weeks out, shows that weather is going to warm up. If you find that they stop shedding as much as they normally do, it means colder weather is coming. So watch your animals. Remember, we're all connected. We are all connected in one way or another, even through DNA. It may not be 100%, but it is a percentage. Check it out yourself. Check it out. Just don't take my word for it. Check it out yourself. We have an awesome tool right now. It's called Google. It's called the internet. Of course, we're always on it. We are literally walking. Do you remember the days when you had to go to the library? Do you remember the days when there were salesmen and they sold encyclopedias, and thousands of dollars were spent on these encyclopedias, and they were alphabetized, and you can go in there and look them up by subject and so on and so forth. We got all of that now in our pockets, in the palms of our hands. There is no excuse for not obtaining knowledge in this day and age. There is zero excuse. Equip yourself. Educate yourself. Educate yourself as if you're going to live forever. I believe Einstein said that. As if you're going to live forever. Why not continue learning? You did come upon this earth to have an experience, did you not? What is it you want to experience? How much more do you want to learn? What do you want to go and see and do? It's all up to you. It's all up to you. I know I'm bouncing and I'm just talking, and that's, hey, until I don't know. For me, empathically, I feel the people and sense them around me so much now. I'm learning how to, I've learned to decipher when I feel something. I'll stop and I'll ask, okay, wait a minute. Is this me? Is this how I normally feel about a situation? And if I can answer no to that, then I know it's not me. I'm just picking up what's around me. So I'm learning to let that pass. I send it with love and light and healing, or whatever the situation is that I am feeling. But that's all about growing. Yes. Yes. Picked this up a long time ago and still didn't drink none, huh? Bless your water. Drink your water. Do you know how much water that you're supposed to drink on a daily basis? I don't know if I talked about this or not. So if I did, you'll hear it again. If I didn't, well, listen up. How much water should you drink? The first answer will be like 8 glasses a day, gallon a day, whatever. But not everybody is the same size or weight, so that rule can apply to everybody. So apply it individually to yourself. Simple way. Let's use easy math. Easy math. I'm going to say, let's say, and I'm going to keep it realistic. Let's say you weigh 200 pounds. It's not a too high of a number for somebody who's they're in the thought process of, oh, I need to lose some weight. If you weigh 200 pounds, half of 200 is 100. So for your body, 100 ounces of water is what you should drink on a daily basis. Now, let's go down. Let's say you weighed 100 pounds. Half of 100 is 50. So 50 ounces of water is what a 100-pound person should drink on a daily basis. That's just everyday basis. Your body is mostly water. It makes sense to give it what it mostly is and give it the amount that it needs. Because when you do not give your body the water that it needs, your body then begins, starting with your organs, taking water from other parts of your body. Because it's going to take it from where it needs it, because it needs it. So when you find, like, let's say your skin is dry and you're losing the elasticity and all that kind of stuff, your skin is an organ. That is the largest organ in your body, is your skin. And it needs water. Your heart, it needs water. Your kidneys, your lungs, your organs need water. And when let's give it an example as if it was a car engine. It needs oil. When you don't give the proper amount of oil to your car engine, what happens? It begins to break down. It freezes, it breaks down. And that's on the extreme end, but the body over time does the same thing. If you're not properly nourishing and giving the water that it needs, so that your body can do what it was built to do, what it is created to do, so you can heal yourself. Your body literally heals itself all the time, and it's done it your entire life. That is something to give gratitude to within itself. Congratulate yourself. You did a good job. You healed yourself. Say congratulations. Tell yourself how proud you are. When was the last time you told your body how much you loved your body? When was the last time you give gratitude just to yourself of who you are? When was the last time you gave gratitude for having clear eyesight, for even having sight, to being able to see? Thank you, eyes, for always showing me everything my entire life. Thank you. I am so grateful, and I love you for that. Your ears, your whole life, your ears have been allowing you to listen to what is all around you. Your feet have supported you. Your legs have carried you. Your arms have been strong enough to lift things and do things. Your fingers, a whole entire body. Give gratitude. Tell yourself, say, I'm proud of myself. Thank you, self. Thank you, body. You know, you have always, always taken care of me, and I am grateful. Love yourself. Love yourself. Valentino's at the door demanding in and out, in and out. It's funny how those little animals run things around the house. They are in charge. Come on. Maybe he wanted to get down and go get something to drink. He was thirsty. He wanted his water. Oh, Valentino. But you get my point, right? I love my hair. I love every bouncy curl of my hair. And I am grateful for all its beauty and all that it is. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Tell yourself how much you are grateful for all that it has always done just for you. And even more so, when you listen to what your body talks, congratulate yourself anytime you listen, that you heard and you listened and responded, whether it be from your internal guidance or your physical body. Congratulate yourself for listening. Congratulate yourself. Let me give you another example. Let's say you all of a sudden have anxiety. You're panicking. What is your body telling you? It's telling you to breathe. You may not be able to control what's outside of you, but you can control what's inside of you. Did you get that? You may not be able to control what's around you, but you can control that which that is within you. When your body is in those type of states, anxiety, frustration, any type of out of balance, first and foremost, your body is saying breathe. And when you recognize that and you take the time to and breathe, you also need to thank yourself and congratulate yourself for hearing yourself talk to you. And you heard it, you listened, and you followed through. Congratulations. Something so simple, yet so grand. Yeah. I really, really appreciate you being here with me today. I also wanted to talk about, since you being here will be a perfect example, we hear a lot of people saying how there's no human to human or person to person contact like it used to be. We don't socialize like we used to be. That all is true. It is very, very true. But at the same time, we are socializing together. And we are socializing way more together than we used to. Example. With me on this video right now, talking to you, and however many people I may talk to and watch this video, if in the past, the only way, before social media, before the internet, before these platforms came along, I would have to be standing before a microphone, maybe at a church pulpit, maybe at a seminar, and people gather at that one particular spot, and then you talk to, and there's communication. Now, and socialization and so forth, we are just evolving together. People, as well as the environment that we're in going into the age of Aquarius, that humanitarian age, that age of high technology and innovations and so forth, grand evolvements, we are actually communicating with more people. And we're just doing it in the same way as our evolutionary evolvement is occurring. It's happening through these platforms, through social media and through the internet. And the difference is, I'm not just communicating and talking and meeting with people that's within my community, people that I interact with every day, that I know and say good morning to, but I am now communicating with people around the world. And the numbers are countless. The information is countless. The education is countless. Think about that. I'm going to get this cat here. So annoying. But we love them. But you see what I'm saying? It may appear one way, but look at within every negative, there's a positive. You can find positive. Within the dark times, you can find the light. So instead of murmuring, complaining about how there's not personal interaction, technically you have been. We all are now finding our favorite individuals on these platforms that we literally sit down and listen to them talk, listen to them share, listen to them teach, listen to all the different experiences that are happening around the world. No longer are you controlled by just those 2, 3, 5 channels that it used to be before cable came along, and then you only had information through your newspaper or through the evening news of that 30 minutes. The information was so small, and it was only what was introduced to you through those medias. Well, now, if that matrix is broke, because now we have these platforms to where you can get news from around the world if you look for it. I can find out what's happening in Italy, in India, in Egypt, all around the world. I get to connect with people around the world. There was a time, let's say with astrology, if you wanted to learn astrology, you would pay thousands of dollars and you would attend courses and seminars and have to go here and take time off and take this vacation and, to meet with this person, or maybe they came in town and it was a 3-day conference, that type of thing. Those type of rules are being broken now. You can go onto these platforms here on YouTube as such and find astrological teachers, even just people that have astrological platforms and talk about the astrology, and literally you're learning what you used to have to pay thousands for and take time off, and it was so it sectioned people and kept people down. This age, we are moving forward and outward and upward. We're expanding. You can find cooking. You can educate yourself about the body. You can find whatever. I call YouTube University, because there is everything. You want to know about something? What is the one thing? Yeah, you can go to Google, but a lot of people now go to YouTube and search about whatever it is they want to know about. You can find it on YouTube. So instead of complaining about how, people don't interact the way they used to, it's just changing. And it's actually expanding. And I am at least, and you are interacting with more and getting a variety of more expansion. I think it's wonderful. I totally support AI. I'm not in fear of it. I welcome it because it's going to once again serve me in the most benevolent way for my highest good and the highest good of us all. That is the intentions that I put out for the AI, because as of right now, it's been an assistant to me. It's been an assistant to you. We are in a wonderful time. no matter how chaotic it is, let's find the positive and let's, bring that higher. And the more and more positivity and light and love and coming together in a more benevolent way. We are all different. I am different from you. There is no way that you can be like me. There is no way that I can be like you, because we are all individually created differently. So within that, when you are interacting in conversation, having a conversation and communicating with another person, there should be different perspectives. There should be different ideas, and there should be different words. But you can do it in a benevolent way. You can look at it and, okay, I didn't see it in that way. Okay, how can that help me? Okay, find the positive. Find the positive. We don't always have to be angry and searching for the negative, because trust me, I know. All you got to do is just turn the TV on and there's Diaper Dawn. Do you know that in the Hopi Indian prophecy, I don't know if I said this or not, but in the Hopi Indian prophecy, it speaks about the man in the red hat, the man in the red cloak. Does it say cloak or just hat? Cap? Anyway, red. And says that he will be the disruptor to bring us into the shaking of the fourth, according to the Hopi Indian prophecy. Some things, there's change, but hey, but I will also say this. With these changes that are coming, I have said it before. I spoke about power outages. I speak about stocking up, getting the foods that you need, the dry goods, canned goods. Learn about the gardening. Start a garden. You may say, well, I live in an apartment. Okay, what's more important? A piece of furniture, or if you could just create a corner in the space of your apartment and put some shelves or whatever, put some plants, a bucket, grow you a tomato plant, get some grow lights. It's either an importance or it's not. You either want to do it or you don't. If you have a balcony, look on YouTube for all the balcony gardeners that there are out there. It's up to you. I say, you need to prepare. I still feel those power outages coming. I do. I said before how I got it's a small little generator. It's small, but it's solar powered. And it can help for temporary situations. It also can charge up through the outlet, and also can charge up through the cigarette lighter. Excuse me. So it's an aid. I filter my water. I don't drink the water out the faucet. Excuse me. I have the zero water. And the zero water has a 5 filter stage. Their filters are 5. I use a generic brand of the zero water, but it's a 5 filter stage. But the zero water comes with a little indicator, so that you take off the little cap and you put it under the water, and the digital readout will say how much of what's in the water, of what number. It should be 0. You'd be surprised. So yeah, I filter my water, I store my water. I suggest you do the same. Get you not just food, get you, get the extra laundry detergent, get the things that you use around the house. Get an extra, stock up a little bit, prepare. Don't wait for something to collapse right in front of you and you stand there looking shocked and stupid like you didn't know. Prepare. You've had your whole life to learn. Let's use some of that experience that you've had and apply it to your life right now. 2020, always felt 2020 was a preparation time. It was a dry run. At least for me it was. But I felt that that's what was going to happen. It was going, everything that I experienced in those times and everything that I was doing, that it was a practice run. And we're getting ready to go through the same thing all over again, but on a greater magnitude. That's just my opinion. But I do feel people rising up, but I don't know if it's just, I don't know. I hope it's not going to get on a violent trend, because we don't need that. But I really don't feel like anybody on the Capitol Hill, anybody in the White House, I don't feel that any of these individuals are going to slow down one iota. They're going to steamroll their way through. They're going to continue to change laws after law, breaking down, putting in place who they want. That is their agenda. Diaper Don could drop off tomorrow, and he's already got people in place to carry on. J.D. Vance, remember, I said he wrote the foreword to Project 2025. So why wouldn't that be his agenda? He ain't scared of being impeached. Why? Because his supporters allowed him to be impeached twice, but they didn't remove him. He don't care. Draw up those papers. I don't care. He's confident he's not going to be removed. And once you remove him, once again, you still got J.D. Vance, as well as all those people that are in the administration up on the appointed level and positions that we don't know about. Because remember, during, or if you didn't know, they were actually having a website of a training website for Project 2025. They were hiring, taking applications, taking resumes for when this administration stepped in, so that when they removed the people that they want to remove out, they had the people that they wanted to put in place. They were doing this for a couple of years now. These people have been trying really hard to bring us into Gilead. Really, really hard. So don't sit back and think, oh, this doesn't apply with me. Oh, it'll be all right. Oh, we got the midterms coming. I seriously question that. If we have midterms again, great. But you can bet there's going to be chaos and confusion even then. You need to be making sure that what is your voting registration like? Look at it. See if you've been purged. For how are they going to set up? Go. How are they going to set up a whatever it was, but it allowed people to call in or phone in, whatever, of saying, I don't think this person is legal to vote. And then it then allowed that person's name to be removed from the voters roll so that they can check whether it's true or not. And that's how they did what they did, by purging the voters on such a deep level this election. So if they did it this time, do you think they're going to stop? If you can't tell me that he's not letting Elon walk around and do everything that he's doing, because Elon did something, whether it was through his buying Twitter and strongly dispersing all that disinformation and strongly confusing the people and strongly pitting folks against each other. He paid a lot of money, and we heard it with our own ears. Trump admitting Elon spent a lot of money to help him win this election and getting in there because he really knew about computers and the things that they do. He did a really good job. He said, thank you, Elon. Thank you. So yeah, he gonna run around and do what he want to do. Still don't mean I have to like it, and neither do you. But I don't want to continue to have this video be too long or too negative, but I do want to keep you informed. I do want to continue to come on so that you can get to know me and I can get to know you, and we can share love and light together. We can send love and healing energy, and you can join me at the times that I do so that we can strengthen the energy. And it doesn't matter at what time you see this video, it is timeless. The energy is there. Energy never dies. Remember that. It never dies. It always continues on. So I'm going to stop here because otherwise I can keep on going and going and going. I say, I am love. I am light. I am all that I am now in the most benevolent way. And so are you.